Oh, it is good to be back, and it is good to be able to come back in a good mood. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, a great big ol' welcome to you. My name is JGardo1, and I'm your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. We are back again, my friends, on the world of Gyros, where I have a lot to do, and we need to get as much of it done as we can in as short an amount of time as we can. Hello, dinos! Welcome, welcome, welcome! I'm not sure where you were just asking, dinos, but hey, good to see ya. Glad you could make it to the stream, my dude. Glad you could make it. Hope you are doing alright tonight. Or today, if it's daytime for you still. There's always that chance. Hey, just a hop, skip, and a jump, and we're heading back to the base. It is time to get on with everything we want to do. Oh, chill rock. Well, I'm not too sure. I may have to go back and see what I had for that. It's been a while since I've worked on that. But I do appreciate the interest there, dinos. I really do appreciate the interest. Hey, Leo! Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you can make it. Glad everybody can make it to the stream. Hope everybody is doing well today. Hope everybody is having a good day or night. And I hope everybody is ready for some crazy shenanigans, because that's what we're going to be dealing with today. Today we're going to be doing some crazy shenanigans, if I have anything to say about it. Yep, I gotta do that too, dinos. I gotta do that too at some point. That's good, Leo. That's good. That's good, that's good. Glad everybody is apparently having a good day. Hope everybody continues to have a good day. Hope everybody has fun on this day. Hello, Bean. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, well, hopefully you enjoy the content, my friend. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Hey, if you like the stream, stick around. By all means, we always welcome newcomers and returning people. I'm doing pretty good, Leo. I'm having a pretty good day. I've had a pretty good, chill kind of day for the most part. It's been a good day. And what's weird is part of what makes the day so good is I actually got to go outside and enjoy a nice walk. Yeah, you guys ever do that? You just go out walking just to walk. It's actually very, very relaxing. That was me doing some AFK work, dinos. That was me doing some AFK work. Having this world up to farm sugarcane and iron, mostly. Unfortunately, you can't do that without booting up the world. I saw that you tried to invite me. If I had been able to accept that invite, I would have been very tempted to play whatever you were playing. Unfortunately, this device does not have the means to play multiplayer anymore. Oh, well, thank you for checking back in on the channel there, Black Bean. I hope I was entertaining back during the COVID era, and I hope I'm still entertaining now, to be honest. That would be quite the pleasure. Hey, Ryan! Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you can make it. Another person back on the channel. Always a pleasure, my dude. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see people come back to the channel, whether they're here from a long time ago or here from recent times. Either way, always good to have people coming around. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. I'm curious how you make that work. I've seen clips and previews of that, and the concept in general is curious to me, but at the same time is a little bit out there. But hey, I hope your project building it up actually goes well. I really do. Okay. This just proves one more thing. I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of charcoal soon. I'm doing alright, Ryan. I've had a pretty decent day. Had a pretty good day. Pretty chill, pretty laid back, relaxed. And I'm looking forward to having more of the same tonight. We are going to be trying to do a lot tonight, though, guys. We are going to try to do a lot of work on this world tonight. Mainly, we're going to be working on my base. It needs some serious improvements. Yes, we have an awesome greenhouse. We have a cool little stable for the animals. We got the villager breeder to the south. Over in the west, we've got the Iron Tower project, which provides us the iron farm. Really good. To the north, we have Fort Delon, which provides us with all the villager bargains that we could ever need. And everything is spaced out so that all three of those builds have no interactions or interferences with one another, which may or may not sound like a big deal, but trust me, it is a big deal. But there is still room to improve. I'm still living in an igloo. I am still living in a freaking igloo. Which, that wouldn't be such a big deal, except it is. It is a big deal. It's getting to a point where I don't know where anything really is in my storage system, if you can call it that, and that's not good. I need to get my base reorganized. The expanded base area is perfectly fine. And while I love the village we have going on with the Frozen Harbor, with Winter Harbor, it's just not conducive to organization. It does not lend itself well to keeping my stuff organized. All my items, my gear, my everything is disorganized. Normally I don't care so much, but I'm starting to feel frustration at how disorganized everything is. So we're going to try and fix that up today. Hey, no worries, Ryan. I totally understand. I totally understand. Oh, I see, Black Bean. I see. That explains everything. That perfectly explains everything. But I really do appreciate your compliments on the channel. I really do. I appreciate that, my friend. And again, I hope that you're right, that my channel continues to be entertaining. That I continue to be entertaining. Hey! Is that... We've seen that name before in the chat. Guile? Guile? How do you say that? Do you say that name Guile, or do you say it Guile or Giule? Let me know how to say that name, please. I know we've seen you before, but I would like a refresher on how to say that name. Ah, you must run on the Eastern Standard Time Zone, dinos. Because that's the same time that I have set up on my clock. My clock runs on the Eastern Standard Time Zone, so I can very well tell what time it must be for you, my friend. Alright, going up. Gotta chop down a whole bunch of trees for a whole bunch of wood for a whole bunch of projects. And I'm gonna have to chop a steak here in a second. Ow. Yep. Oh, I'm chomping pork chops. I'm not chomping steak. Why did I think I was chowing down on steak? Nah, I know exactly why. Because I'm used to doing that as my main food in Minecraft. Normally when I play Minecraft and I'm playing survival, I use steak as my main food source. It gets me full hunger very quickly, and it also, in Java Edition, is the most nourishing in terms of saturation. So, that's the food I normally rely on. Do I have any emeralds in here? No, I do not. How about over here? Nope. So, I'm assuming I must have spent all my emeralds from previous trading sessions over at the trading hall already. A little bit sad. A little bit sad about that. Oh, I can see it is sunset. The sun doth be setting. And as the sun sets silently to the west, we return to our humble abode, our humble igloo, to sleep and partake of a journey into that delightful little realm we know of as dreams. Provided it'll let me sleep. There we go. Yep, that makes total sense to me, dinos. Makes total sense. Golden carrots are another food that does really good for restoring hunger and saturation. So whichever game you're playing, that's a good one to use for food. Especially since it is something you can buy from the villagers. It means as long as you can trade with them, you can get as many golden carrots as you want. And I recommend trading for golden carrots instead of crafting them, because the crafting recipe is crazy expensive. I want to say it's almost a full gold ingot and 1 carrot for every single golden carrot. Whereas if you trade with a villager for the golden carrots, it's just an emerald or two for a whole bunch of carrots. Where's the sense, I ask you? What sense is there in crafting the carrots when you can far more affordably trade for them? Whoa, that was close. I almost jumped off into what would have been practically an oblivion. Geronimo! Ow. Okay, I expected to be able to get higher up in the tree. That was my bad. I should not have jumped from where I was to try to get into this tree. The only food that I would say really compares with steak would be either golden carrots or, as I'm using, pork chops. Pork chops are second place. They are supposed to give the same hunger and saturation as pork chops or as steak, but pork chops are not as commonly not as commonly used, I should probably say. That's what I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling. You throw a snowball up in the air, it's going to come down and smack you on the head. I wasn't sure if it would work like that. Fun fact, for anybody who doesn't know, although I'm sure everybody does, if you shoot an arrow straight up in Minecraft, and it comes down, if it does enough damage, it is going to end you. And you will be credited for taking yourself down. That, I will admit, is not something I've learned from personal experience in the game. That's something I learned from watching a fellow Minecrafter. One with probably a good bit more experience than me. Who is really, really good. Grant. I recommend his channel. Alright, dinos. I will see you later, my friend. I will see you later. And to answer Dino's question, yes, if you're standing on the main part of scaffolding, you will slowly go down. However, if you're standing on an unsupported, on a block that is not one of support structures, then you'll just crouch on top of it, which is good if you don't want to risk falling. If you don't want to risk falling down while walking on scaffolding, just crouch. I don't know if it works the same way in Java, though. Java scaffolding is weird to me. It behaves very different in both the placement and in how you walk on and through it. That's why in Java Edition, you'll probably never see me use scaffolding unless it's as a structure or artistic block. It's just that confusing to me compared to Bedrock Edition, where I have a ton of experience using scaffolding and love scaffolding massively. In fact, if I had to pick a favorite block in Minecraft, it would be tied between the scaffolding blocks and the ender chest. Although if you ask me which one I would want in real life, ender chest. I would want to have an ender chest in real life. I'm sure a couple people will say, why not have the shulker box in real life? A real life shulker box. It's simple, because an ender chest is person specific. An ender chest is person specific, so it's basically like a safe or a vault that if it behaves the same way in real life as it does in Minecraft, you're the only one who can ever gain access to the stuff you've put in it. And yet everybody else can use it for whatever they're putting in it too. So unless you pull something out, hand it to somebody, and then they put it in, you can always access whatever you put in it. And nobody else can touch what you have put inside. It is the perfect safe. It is the perfect safe. And if you ever put down another ender chest somehow, boom, there's everything that you put in the ender chest before. All there, ready and waiting for you. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Slowly but surely, I'm trying to make it so that this whole area over here is lit up and all the snow will melt where it has accumulated. It's not going very quickly, but that's partly because I'm very slowly adding in stuff. Nice. Over a stack of steak that I've taken the time to cook. That is excellent. Very excellent. All that food is going to help me out big time. Go ahead and put it, let's put it over here. Let's put it over here. Give me room to build up some more before I start chowing down. And now I want to break these because I need to get out the, what is it called again? Dry kelp. I want to use some of the dried kelp blocks that are available to cook up some charcoal from the wood that I've been accumulating. Because while I'm going to be using dried kelp as my main fuel, I still need charcoal for things like torches. So there we go, and that was the wrong button. Okay, that will be plenty to turn a few logs into charcoal. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. It was trying to do it the wrong way again. It does that sometimes. It does that sometimes. Hello, Union! Yes, indeed, we meet again, my friend. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are having a good day, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Hope you enjoy the session. Let's put some dried kelp blocks back in here. At some point, and it's part of my plan for tonight, we're going to automate this smoker setup over here as one of 2 super smelter machines. Oh, you haven't? Well, geez, Union. I didn't realize that. I thought someone was inviting you to it for the sake of the channel. I didn't realize you didn't get it. My bad. My bad. Hey, after the stream, if you'll share your Discord, I will gladly send you the invite myself. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know why you haven't gotten the invitation yet then, but I will gladly invite you myself. Let me just get a screenshot of that, and I'll make sure you get an invite post-stream. Alright, so we got charcoal cooking. We have already established I plan on making this super smelter better. We're going to have a super smelter, we're going to have a super cooker. We're going to have the whole range. We're going to have the whole range before it's over with. And I want to try to start building an actual house here, I think. Because I'm honestly tired of spreading out all my storage. And while it makes sense to have the farms have their own storage systems, like the crop farm over here has storage for the melons, the pumpkins, and the sugarcane over here. And over here we've got all the crops all packed in, which that's actually getting full. I'm going to need to trade a whole bunch of that soon. I really want a proper base because all these other chests around here are just full of mess and junk, and it's all my stuff. It's all the stuff that I've accumulated. I mean, I don't care about having a specific chest for snow, even though I was doing that for a while there. But I need to get all this stuff pooled into one place and in a situation where I can kind of try to organize it. Plus, I'm living in a freaking igloo. Look at this. Look at this. It's cozy, it's nice, but it's an igloo. I could be living in a proper house by now. I should be living in a proper house by now. So, we're going to do a couple of things tonight. We're going to redirect this rail line around the base, around where we're going to have the base, so that we still have it, but it goes on a different route instead of cutting through what would be prime real estate. This whole area here is prime real estate. But I want to shift this rail over so that it goes around the main part of the base, and so that it doesn't sit on ice blocks. I mean, if we come over here to where it crosses the frozen rivers, you can see this runs on ice blocks. Thank you for posting the rules, Ryan. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, my dude. I truly do appreciate that. So this is one of the things that we definitely need to make sure is fixed as soon as possible. I at least want to put cobblestone or wood under the ice, under the rails in place of the ice, so that nothing potentially melts that. And I want to light it up so that it can have, so that it's lit up, so I can run this at night, running villagers over to Fort Delon whenever we need a new one, if we ever need a new one, for anything. Yeah, my plan is basically, Union, to use mostly spruce in any build that I do over here. So yeah, we're gonna have kind of a spruce house kind of vibe going on with everything. I also want to put up a structure, or else repurpose a structure as a proper kennel area for the wolves. We've got a bunch of wolves over here. We got a couple of wolves in here, which one of those is a white wolf. That's why I keep them locked up, because I only have the one white wolf. I don't want to lose that wolf. And then I want to say, yep, there's some more in here. There's some in here. Yeah, we got a lot of these husky type. These husky looking wolves. And I love them. I love having them. But I want to put them all in one space instead of having them spread out like this. That way, if I want to take most of the pack with me, I can just pour water and boom, they're all up, they're all ready to move. Because eventually we may go on a big hunting spree for pillagers. We may go find a raid outpost and strike down a captain, gain a raid potion, a potion of bad omen, and then find a spot with a nice village and do a raid. In fact, we may do several raids like that. I have a feeling that would be fun. But in that event, I want to bring a wolf pack so that I've got backup against the pillagers, because they are going to be many, and they are going to be mean. And I don't want to deal with that all on my own. That would not be a smart decision. Especially not when the evokers come out. The evokers would be a nightmare to deal with on my own. I mean, consider, we're playing in hard mode. Everything is going to hit like a truck. And I do not need to get hit that hard without having some backup, so that I can hit back even harder. Okay, cool. All the all the new batch of dry kelp has been cooked. Charcoal is coming along nicely. We've got plenty of cobblestone and wood to start these projects. So I think the first thing we're going to do is place cobblestone for the rail line. And again, anywhere that there is ice under the rails, we want to get up the rails and put down some cobble. Preferably without breaking the ice at first, because I don't want to be dealing with broken ice underfoot. I don't want to be falling into water constantly. Okay, now we break this ice and replace it with cobble. Yeah, Yep, I knew it. As soon as I heard the polar bears, I had a feeling I was going to get attacked. These guys don't like anybody being anywhere near the little ones. Even if you don't attack the little ones, if they sense you near one, they go ham on you. I do not like that. It is very tiring having to deal with those guys. Yeah, that's a way of looking at it. Polar bears are really overprotective in this game. Overtly overprotective, if you ask me. So yeah, we're gonna redirect the rail line so that it doesn't cut so close to where we're currently staying. I'm gonna need to go get some more cobblestone. A tunnel. That's not quite what I'm aiming for, but you know, I just had a thought. If it weren't for the fact that we want to light up the minecart rail, we could put it under the ice. We could have it go under the ice. But if we put any lights down there, it's gonna melt the ice. So that won't work. That will not work. But that house that we tore through just now, I actually intend to tear that one down and move the wolves that are currently inside of it somewhere else. I don't know where, but I want to move them. Yeah, some kind of like that. Some kind of like that. Some kind of like that. Union. Very good. A fair comparison. My initial idea was maybe go under the ice, something like that, and figure it out from there. But thinking on it further, I realize no, No, that won't work because I'd have to dig it down even deeper than current space would allow. Otherwise, any lights that I put there would melt the ice, and that would cause all the rails to get washed away. It wouldn't work. An unfortunate truth, but it would not work. I wish it would, but it won't. So what we'll do instead is just put a cobblestone bridge on the surface of the ice. And if we want to do like an under the ice tunnel, we'll do that for player and item transportation. But before we do anything else, I'm kind of waiting on this ice over here to freeze. Once all this ice here is frozen, we'll tear this up, and that'll get us a little extra cobble. I don't really need it, the extra cobble from there. I'm pretty sure we've got plenty of cobblestone elsewhere. But it would just feel right to use that cobblestone too. Okay, never mind. We've got plenty of cobblestone. So let's go ahead and just do this. There are so many things I would love to do with some of the builds that I want to do. There we go. Now I'm gonna need to build a side along that. So grab more cobble. I should put away this fish. And see, this is part of what I'm talking about. We've got a ton of junk here. I didn't even know there was cobblestone in this inside of this chest. I need to go through all these chests and sort this mess out. And it needs to happen sooner rather than later, because this is a mess. It is an even bigger mess than I realized. There we go, that's that, and... Ah! Cool! Cool, Ryan! Is this done over here? Not quite. Well, I have a solution to that. Go ahead and scoop that up. Ah. That's, that's still pretty cool, Ryan. That is still pretty cool. There we go. And now the rails will be able to go along this section. Smooth as anything. Unfortunately, I need to get up the rest of the rails that are along the line that was. Because, see, I've got this section done where I've cleaned out what's under the, I already cleaned out some blocks from under the ice before. So that was part of why I was thinking maybe we could do under the ice. But, again, the fact that there's, that there'd have to be light down there, and putting any light down there could melt the ice that would be over the rail, makes it not work. Great idea, but not technically possible. Even though I really wish it was. Not sure yet. Not sure yet, William. Welcome, by the way. Not sure if we're gonna use powered rails on it at all, but we might. We might do that. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. That's for sure. But we will see what I end up doing. First, I have to finish actually assembling it. Also, thank you, Ryan, for the compliments on what I'm building. I appreciate it. That's awesome, Union. Thank you, Ryan, for helping Union get connected to that. I really appreciate it, my friend. I really, really do. Now that we are able to get lanterns, using them to help light up the rail is gonna be kind of important. Gotta try to melt what we can of the snow along the rail for a smoother path. We're also gonna have to buy a whole bunch more lanterns because I want to light this whole rail up with lanterns. And there we go with the stinking... with the stinking snow. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. But phase 1 of this part of the project is now done. Almost. Now it is done. We now have a rail line running all the way from Villager Breeder to Trading Hall that bypasses the base. Or it'll come close to where the base is, but it bypasses it. Next thing is to get all our animals moved over somewhere else. That includes the wolves in this house. Which means you guys, whoops, are gonna have to come with me. I'm gonna put these guys somewhere else. For now, I'm gonna put them in this house, where I know they will be safe and secure. Oh, sleeping through the night. Okay. Was not quite expecting that, but alright. It's a lot of wolves. I have got to give them a little more room, if I can. If wolves could be made to roam around without following you instantly the moment you start walking off, I would just put them all in a big open yard connected to that house and call that whole space theirs. But that doesn't really work, so unfortunately, as much as I would love to do that, I can't. We've got some rails left over. That's good, because I'm going to need those for part of these upgrades I'm doing. Part of the upgrade is going to be making 2 super cooking machines. One a super smoker, and one a super smelter, a classic super smelter. Multiple furnaces linked together by hoppers and rails intended to cook up stacks upon stacks of stuff. We must have that built soon. Alright, Union. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. Probably need to go ahead and chop down some more trees for more logs to help keep the ball rolling on the plans. I'm also going to have to move all this stuff away from the igloo and everywhere else that's not like critically important. So start breaking down chests and carrying off the stuff For the moment, I'm not going to worry too much about what goes where, as long as everything goes somewhere, you know? Just gotta get everything put away. Away from the igloo so I can dismantle the igloo. Give me those lanterns. I'm gonna make one exception. One chest right over here, I think. We'll put some stuff in here. Get it out of my inventory, and that will help me to put stuff away where I want it to go. Like this food. I want this meat to go here. Don't really need these items, so bup. Keep the boots. Bup. Bye-bye helmet. Putting lights along this rail line is going to melt the water by the cobblestone, but I have no problem with that. I do not have any problem with that at this point. So, break that chest. Not need leather pants or leather cap. For leather boots, I would let it stay, but leather pants and leather cap, nope. Stone tools will end up being dumped as well. Alright, Union, thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. Hmm. This, I think, is where I'll put all the snow. Wait. That's what I thought. I just put blocks of iron in there without realizing it. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. That was a little bit embarrassing. Not gonna lie, that was a little bit embarrassing. I can't believe I did that. And yet, I can also kinda believe it. I can also kinda believe it. There's just so much stuff. It's hard to keep track of everything, you know? Wait, give me those chests back. Give me those chests back. I need those. Da da dee da ba dee da doo da ba da da ba dee ba dum boom. There we go. That's everything. That's everything from those chests. Still got a couple more to empty out. Let's see. Take a little snooze cruise. A quick snooze. Grab some more items. And dump them all in here. Now this chest is going to be different. That's one that I need to make sure I know exactly which one it is. That is the value box. It's the valuables chest, basically. I'm gonna move my blue bed too. For now, I'm gonna stick it right in here. Somewhere sheltered, secure. Now, let's see. Need my silk pick. Good solid start so far, I'd say. Oh, gotta do a stretch, gotta do a stretch, got to do a stretch. Oh, that felt better. Oh, pardon me. In order to make room for construction, you must destroy. You must commit to destruction before you can build something. Or at least that's what some people would have you believe. Alright. The next thing I want to do. The next thing I want to do is go grab some paper. I want to grab some sugar cane to make into paper. Take that and the iron I have. And I want to go trade with some villagers. Get some emeralds, and use some of them to get some more lanterns. Eyes start to close. That's not good. Well, I've managed to move all the items in the area around the igloo to a new place by the greenhouse, which that was step 1. The next step will be to get emeralds to make it so I can get lanterns for some stuff. And then it's on to actually building a house. Or at the very least, figuring out a design for one. Thanks, Ryan. Hopefully your confidence in me will be matched by the results. Hopefully I'll be able to build something that is able to live up to your expectations. Hopefully it can live up to my expectations, too. Okay, so this guy has not refreshed his trade. Hopefully the only reason some of these trades are not getting refreshed is that these guys aren't staying loaded in. If they're not getting their trades refreshed because they're not connecting to their workstations, then we've got a problem. And it'll be a big problem. And I do mean a really big problem. Because look, this guy doesn't have it either. His trade's locked up right now as well. These are not good signs. So do I, Ryan. So do I. I hope I do too. Another guy with looting. Cool. Hmm. Sharpness 3, not a great deal, but most of these guys aren't here for one particular book. Most of these guys are... No. Most of those guys are there because they've got at least one good main trade, and then everything else is just icing. Managed to get 48 lanterns so far. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very, very much. Again, here's hoping that we hit that mark, and that we hit it soon. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. I know I've already said that, but I truly, truly do. I truly do appreciate it, my friend. Again, here's hoping. Forgot about this area. This area needs wider cobblestone. Nice! I'll have to take a look at it a little later, Ryan. Also, alright, see you when you come back. Alright, that covers a lot, I think. I will admit, we haven't started construction yet, but this is only phase 1 of building the actual base. So, that being said, I think this is good progress we've made already today. I think we've made some good progress. So I think it's okay at this point to put away some stuff and call this a session. I think we're doing pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you everybody so much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the About page for links to other pages where there will be more content from yours truly. And of course, please don't forget to share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content as well. We are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, my friends, and it would be awesome if we could hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of February. But to do that, I need your help. So please, share the channel. And with that all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGardo1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I will see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye! Bye!